Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Anya at DecoToes and I am so super excited about today's video because we are doing a little art haul, if you may. I have bought some art supplies and I went to 3 different places. I got a few things on Amazon, which I will link those things below. Then I also went to a local craft art store, and I also went to Michael's for some things. So I want to share with you what I got, and I'm so excited to not only get those things but also to start using and really get into painting, and hopefully there's going to be more of that in the future videos. So first things first, I have came downstairs into my studio, which is still a work in progress. I'm telling you, this is like taking forever for me to figure out what the best way of me doing things would be, what the best setup is, and all of that. So I'm sure there's going to be an update on that soon. But to get started, here's the first thing I purchased on Amazon, which isn't really an art supply, but in a way related, I guess. And it's this H plus, I don't know how to say this, but here it is. This is the bag that it came in, and these are, it's a set of 2, I guess it's called a soft light, which I will show you. I do have one set up already right here, but I thought, hey, I'll wait for setting up the other one, and I'll do it on camera, because I was really scared of how it's going to be, if it's going to be hard or not. But it was really easy. So the first thing I need, and I have like all the supplies here next to me on the table, because if I put them on, I'm trying not to drop this. Okay, so I didn't want to make a mess over here right now, so we're going to start with this. This is like the tripod for it. There you go, and I'll take it out of the foil. This tripod is very similar to the tripod that I use. Ooh, is this? There's a piece that's broken. Oh no. Check this out. This part right here is supposed to be attached right here. Well, I will either contact them or try to glue it. I don't know. This is really disappointing. Alright, so I put all the rest of the pieces away so they're not like in my way. And I guess I'll just move on to the rest of the stuff, which actually, as of right now, I'm still waiting for, I think, 2 Amazon packages, so I will have to take a little break and then add those to the video. But let's start with the part that I'm most excited about. So as you guys know, as far as actual painting goes, I do watercolor painting, and I am absolutely in love with watercolors, and I think that's what I'm going to stick to for now when it comes to actual paintings using a brush. Now there's more things that I want to try, but I'll tell you about that later. So first thing I got is this palette. Let me just take it out of the foil first. Okay, so I bought this palette at Michael's. So this isn't the palette that I actually wanted to get. I wanted to get one of those that actually close, which I did. I ordered it on Amazon without realizing that it was gonna come here in like 2 weeks to a month, which I still hope that it's not going to be that long. But I needed something for now, so this is the best one that I could find at Michael's. For some reason, they didn't have the ones that closed, and you know, I do want the top just to keep the dust off of it and all of that. But it has the spaces to mix the colors and also the pans for the colors themselves. And I bought this because I bought myself some watercolor paints, and I'm going to show you that now. And what I actually want to do is I want to put a little bit of each in the pans. So let me grab the paints. I have bought so all of the paints, I'm just gonna put them here for now. They are from the brand called Winsor & Newton, which is supposed to be a really good brand. I've never used that brand before. So far I have only used the Koi, I think they are called, which were okay. So I'm just curious to see how this is going to compare. So I bought a few of them. Now these little tiny ones are the professional ones. And then these ones are the Cotman ones. So these are very big compared to the professional ones. Again, I wonder what the difference is. So let me just, I'll go, well, I should probably look at what the colors are here. Okay, let me start with the Mars Black. I'm so excited. This is the first time I'm opening those. And I will not put a whole lot of it in there, in the pan, just because, well, I don't need a whole lot all at once. And also because I'm going to wait for that other pan to come. The palette, I mean. So that was the black. And then the next one we're going to put in is the Payne's Gray. And again, this is, the gray is not the professional one. And I am still working on like learning how to mix my own colors and all of that. I've actually just signed up for Skillshare. Oh, I'm so excited because those classes are amazing, let me just say. And I'm just so excited. I've watched a few of the watercolor classes, and some of them were about color mixing, and just watching them makes me so motivated to paint. So I've gotten a few ideas. Hopefully I'll make some soon. So the next one is Indigo, which is like supposed to be this really nice blue. No. It's like, oh, I think I'm gonna make a total mess. Oh, I'm gonna have paint all over me. These are like coming out of the tube before I even squeeze them. Now here's what I'm wondering about. The colors, the watercolors in the tubes are very dark. So like, let me show you. Excuse me. So I've put 3 different colors on there, right? To me, in the pan, they all look the same. So I just wonder if I have to like remember what I'm putting where, or how you do that. Anyways, the next one is Aqua Green. here is the finished thing. Now I have to remember how that one had the oil or whatever that was. Well, now this one is the one that's kind of more watery, so I want to make sure that it doesn't drip out. But here you go. So then, because white watercolor paint isn't like, you don't use it as white to put over another color, I did buy the Winsor, I always forget how, okay, it is Winsor & Newton white gouache. I have never used this before, but I'm curious, although I did just watch the video on Skillshare, and she said that for highlights, the most opaque, you know what I mean, is the Copic something. It's like white and it comes in a jar. So we'll see how this one works, and if it doesn't work the way I need it to work, then I'll purchase the other one. So now I very randomly came across a video that talked about palette knives, which are these things. And these are very bendy. So this one is round at the top, but it's very thin. And then the other one I got is going to be a little bit thicker. Like if you compare these two, there's a difference, big difference. So, but this one's bendy too. So what I've learned from the video is that you can use palette knives for watercolors, and I've seen him do it, and I am so excited to try it because I really want to try it. So this is super cool, and I'm glad I bought the shape of these is a little bit different too. This one has like, it's like squared off here, whereas this one is like straight, and it just like is more narrow at the tip. So I'm so excited. Can you tell I'm excited? Okay, so next is these three things. Okay, so first of all, there's a pencil. It's from Stiegler, I don't know, but I need it for sketching my drawings out on paper before I actually paint with watercolors. So then, because I don't want the pencil to show, I was looking for like an eraser, and so I got these things which are supposed to like smudge it out. This isn't rubbery. I'm not even sure what this is, but I guess we'll find out. And just in case those don't work, when I went to Michael's, they said this might work very well, which is, it's supposed to be, it's a kneaded eraser. Okay, so what she said, okay, I'm kind of getting what she was saying first. I mean, yeah. So it's like, is it? Yeah, it's like putty, sort of. So you can form it in different ways. And you basically just, she said, to stick it on the paper and like lift it up, and it's supposed to lift like the top layer of the pencil, so that you're only left with very slight lines. So this is cool. I'm not gonna take the packaging off of it yet. I don't know if this dries or not, so I'm gonna have to look into that to see if I'm supposed to keep it in like a sealed container or not. We'll find out. And then the next two things, I bought one on Amazon, and I saw one at the local art store, so I bought two because I'm sure I'm gonna go through these. So this is the painter's tape. So this green one, which I see a lot of artists use, And then Amazon had this Scotch Delicate Surface, which is like a lavender color, I guess. And that's just to tape the paper around so that it doesn't form little waves when you put the watercolors with the water onto the paper. And we also got regular tape. How exciting. But those come in handy too. And the last thing, which is like one thing but in multiple colors. Yeah, it's paint. We have. So these are the Deco Art paints. And so far, when it comes to acrylic paint, I've been using the Apple Barrel, which are cheaper, a lot cheaper. But their consistency isn't always the way I need it, and especially when I do the dotting art on rocks and whatnot, you really want the paint to be the right consistency and to have vibrant colors and all of that. So I bought these. This is it for now. Now I'm going to wait for my other packages, and I'll see you here soon to show you what the rest of the stuff is. Alright everyone, so the rest of my packages came. This is what I got. Can you believe this came in 3 separate packages? This came in a box, in a separate box. I can't even believe it. I find that so funny. But anyway, so my last color of the Winsor & Newton paints is the professional one, the tiny one. And that's the brown ochre. I think you say that like that. It's like this brownish orangey color, which I don't have space on my palette anymore. Not on this one, so I'll let that be. And then I bought brushes. So these are... Wait, I can't grab them all. Okay, so these are the Princeton snap brushes that I'm dropping all over the place. Okay, this is all of the ones that I got, and I will tell you the numbers for those who care about that. But I bought these. You know, I don't buy anything. Rarely do I buy anything without looking up a review, mostly on YouTube. So these were highly recommended by Emma LaFave, so I bought them. So we have a flat one, and I've never felt these before. I've never felt these before. So very nice. That's a flat 3/4 brush right here. And then we have a round brush. They come with this plastic covering. Oh my goodness. Whew. Okay, so this is a size 20, and they're like thick, like hard when you first get them. So I really should look up the brush care before I mess them up. But this is the biggest round one that I bought, and then this is a 12. All right. Oh, that's okay. So that's the 12 right there. Then the next one down is a 6. These are nice and pointy, like the tips of them. I love that. And then we have a size 2. And last but not least, it is a size, I believe, yeah, it's a 0. That's tiny. Not that you can see what I'm showing you, because I think it's so small. But anyways, I am super excited to try those. I want to see how they compare to the ones that I have been using. I bought the ones that I've used so far on Amazon. They're really long though, like compared to these are like super long. So I didn't like that too much. The bristles were fine. They worked. I like using them. I don't know what brand this is. Oh, Mart. So there was quite a few of them in the set that I bought, as you can see. So that's what I've been using. But like I said, the length of them makes it kind of difficult to paint with. And then the very last thing is a 72 premium watercolor pencil set. Okay, this is super fun. So this is the first row. It's got all the yellows and oranges, reds and pinks. And then I have seen a video of how to modify this taking out the trays, because yeah, that thing is a little small. But anyways, that's the first one. I'm like trying not to drop them all because this is kind of flimsy. Okay, so then we have the second row. These are so hard to take out. I'm really gonna have to make like extra tabs for that. Oh my goodness. I really don't want them to drop and break and all that. Okay, so the second one is a little bit of reds, purples, blues, greens. There we go. And I'm sure in the future I will post a video of me actually trying them. And the last one, I'm not even going to attempt to take that out. It's got some greens, browns, grays. Awesome. 72 colors. Plus there's like 30 some of the acrylic paints that I bought. Plus, I don't know, about 15 of the Winsor & Newton ones. So this is it for this video, okay? I'm done. My haul is over now. I will put these back, and I mean, I know I am like super excited about all of this. I just can't wait. I think I needed the extra boost and motivation to start painting, like for real start painting. And I think Skillshare is also going to help me so much. And just for your information, no, this video is not sponsored by anybody. I wish they were in the future, maybe one day, but I did buy all of this myself, and I'm super excited to start using them. So thank you so much, you guys, for joining me again. And I'll see you again next week. Bye.